Bryan and I'm interviewing
Dominique Inocencio.
So Dominic, what is your full name?
Dominique Gabriel Payuma Inocencio.
Where and when were you born?
I was born September 23rd, 2000 in Olongapo City, Philippines.
How old were you and when did you move to the U.S.?
I moved to the U.S. when I was 6 years old.
And how was it changing your whole life, your whole atmosphere and environment?
I don't remember much, but it was pretty easy because I already had family that have been here for a very long time.
That's good. So because of your family being here, it was a lot easier compared to somebody who just moved here without anybody. Yeah. All right. What was your favorite activities to do when you were in the Philippines?
Again, I don't remember much, but I watched TV a lot and I played with my sister.
What's your favorite activities doing here? Same
pretty much the same thing.
Well, that's good to hear. Things don't change much. What's your does your parents call you any different names or a nickname?
No, not really.
How did your family come to live here? Did you have other family members here that wanted you to come over here?
Yeah, my dad and his whole family were here, so we moved here.
And how does it feel being reunited with everybody?
I didn't really remember or know them that well, so it was like meeting a lot of new people, but yeah.
Is your family a large family or a small one?
We have a very big family.
Were there other family members in the area? And do you remember who it was?
My dad's family was like here.
Do you remember who they were?
Yeah. You.
And your grandparents, right?
Yeah.
So, can you describe to me your household back in the Philippines?
We lived in an apartment complex owned by our family, and in that apartment we had one bedroom and one bathroom. Yeah, we all shared it.
When you first came here, how was your living situation was?
When I first came here, I lived at my grandma's house with my uncle, my grandma, and grandpa, and dad, and mom, and sister.
How about now?
Now we live in our own house. We all have our own bedrooms, and
is it pretty close by to where you first came here?
yeah, we live like a hill away, a couple of blocks away, so it's great.
Was there any special item in the house that you remember back in the Philippines?
I remember our bedroom. We shared. I slept with my mom and my sister. Yeah, that's all I remember pretty much.
Is there anything special about your house now? The couch and the TV?
Yeah. We all have our own bedrooms, so
That sounds good. What is your earliest childhood memory?
Just playing with my sister a lot when I was younger, and that's pretty much all I ever did. So just me and my sister a lot.
So you and your sister are pretty close then?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, speaking of that, who is it in your immediate family, and what can you describe to me their personalities?
My mom is very loud and
How about your sister?
My sister is very,
Very.
she really likes music,
Mhm.
drawing. My dad, he likes cars a lot,
Uh-huh.
and he likes video games. So
So he's an older child, pretty
he's
much.
an older child, yeah.
Huh? That sounds cool. I heard that you have a new baby sister that you neglected to mention.
Um, she's a baby. Um, she's really she's learning to crawl.
That's good.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 5 months.
Wow, she's still a small baby then.
Yeah.
So what kind of games did you play in the Philippines?
We played. I don't remember playing games, but
How about the games that you play here?
we play a lot of video games. That's pretty much all I ever play.
That sounds good. What was your favorite toy and why?
I don't remember a particular toy, but I had a lot of stuffed animals and Barbies.
Do you have a lot of family chores?
Yeah, I help my mom cook and I clean the kitchen and the house most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Because of that, do you gain an allowance?
No, I do not gain an allowance.
That's alright. Typical Filipino family, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the school like for you as a child? Especially when you moved here into the United States. Was there like a drastic difference?
When I was a child, I think I only completed like 2nd grade, but I think we had like we had strict teachers
In the Philippines or here?
in the Philippines, and the schools were like, I went to a private school, so like we had to wear skirts and can't really wear pants, and
It was a lot more stricter, right?
yeah, it was really strict.
How about over here? What's your experience in schooling here?
They're not as strict. It's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject in the Philippines and here? Or are they the same thing?
Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. I like to read and English, math.
Were you ever mentioned in a newspaper or a blog or anything like that?
No, I have not been mentioned in them.
Would you like to aspire to be in a newspaper or a blog before?
Yeah, I like to get acknowledged a lot.
And if you would want to be acknowledged for something or recognized for something, what would it be?
Something good, something good I've done. Something.
Like your certain talents or hobbies that you like?
Yeah, like for something school related. Yeah.
How were holidays, like birthdays and Christmas, celebrated in your family? And did your family have like special traditions for them?
For Christmas, we would all, like our whole family would come and just be together, which was really good because we live like all over California and we don't get to see them much. So, and for birthdays, most of my family work all the time, so we all get together and
That's cool. That sounds like mine. Very similar. Who was the oldest relative you remember as a child? And what do you remember about them?
oh yeah. My mom's grandma and grandpa, I visited them like, I don't remember much of them, but I remember I visited them like once.
Mm-hmm.
They were really nice. I really don't remember much.
How is the world different from today when you were a child?
To me, it really has not changed much. No, my mom kept us inside most of the time, so
It's still very similar.
it's very similar.
Let me see. Who would you say is your hero?
My parents, because they help me a lot and they're very supportive. And
I heard your uncle was very nice to you too.
he is very nice.
Would you prefer him as a hero?
Yes, he helps me a lot in the future stuff, like college and
Did you have any pets? If so, what kind and what were their names?
I had fish. They would all die.
Did they? Were you able to give them special names or anything?
Yeah, they were Oscars, but I called them Oscar.
Do you miss them?
Not really, I had a lot.
Of all the things you learned from your parents, which one do you feel was the most valuable?
Respecting people and being kind to other people.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
Getting, I don't know, I haven't had a lot of accomplishments, but
I'm pretty sure you have.
I got medals for advanced advanced English and math in elementary school. Oh, and my essay was like chosen for the best in my grade.
Wow,
in, like, 5th
really
grade.
nice. And what is the one thing you most want people to remember you by?
Being kind and being kind and helping people.
Well, thank you very much for this interview.